Hi, today is Thursday, March 6th, 2025, right? Yesterday I had a good walk in my company's vicinity. My company is quite near to Bangbae Station in Seoul, and if you come up from the Bangbae subway station, you just come across a shrine and the tomb for Hyoryang Daegun, right? Hyoryang Daegun in Chinese is Xiuling Dajun, right? Xiuling Dajun, he was the second son of King Sejong, right? King Taejong, right? And he just refused the throne that was bestowed by his father, King Taejong. So later he just enjoyed the literature, archery, maybe girls, I never know. But he was buried there, and his descendants still revere him and offers nice foods every year as a part of a ritual, right? Death anniversary ritual. That's a tradition in Korea. So after work yesterday, like around 6:10, I just climbed the mountain behind the tombs. Behind the tomb, right? There are several tombs inside the compound, right? Just right behind the tomb compound, there's a nice mountain trail. And I took the course there, right? I just continued to walk on the mountain trails for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I got to Seoul Express bus terminal. So it was quite a brisk walk, but I don't do the ordinary walk. I just do the special walking called anti-cancer Tai Chi walk. You can check out several videos that I posted on YouTube later. So I always into the health, right? I have a health issue, right? Light health issue called eczema or atopic dermatitis. So I always prefer a vegan diet, vegetables, a lot of less meat, right? Less processed foods. So today we are going to learn the experiment that was conducted on the male twins. One male was on a vegan diet, another twin on the meat diet. Let's find out what happened. By the way, I am trying to read this article to practice English, right? And this article was from the heartysoul.com again. They always pop up on my Facebook screen and grabs my attention. This article was written by Sean Kate, right? June 21st, 2023. So it's 2 years old. Identical twins trialed a vegan diet versus omnivorous diet. Omnivorous, right? Omnivorous. Omni means entire, right? The whole range, whole gamut, a variety of diet. So another twin ate many meat, right? Pork, beef, mutton, calf, fish, eggs, birds, maybe. Hugo and Ross Turner, known for their daring expeditions, identical twins Hugo and Ross Turner decided to undertake a different kind of adventure. This time, it was a dietary exploration. I think they took a lot of different explorations. In 2020, they set off comparing the effects of a vegan diet and an omnivorous diet on two genetically identical individuals themselves. Their motivation for this unique 12-week experiment, that's 3 months, from January to March, was stirred by the increasing popularity and controversy of vegan diets among athletes, as highlighted in documentaries such as Game Changers, right? Trump's tariff threats are game changer, right? For Mexico and Canada and China and also Japan and Korea, right? He's I don't like him, right? But he's a funny guy. Anyway, so it was a game changer. The twins kept their fitness training regime consistent to ensure fairness and eliminate bias. Ross, who is a personal trainer, designed the program, which involved endurance training 5 to 6 days a week. Wow, really? I just go to the gym 2 to 3 days a week, right? 2 to 3 days a week, but 5 to 6 days a week? Their meals were prepared by the Mindful Chef delivery service, ensuring they consumed a nearly identical number of calories each day. While Hugo committed to a vegan diet, Ross followed an omnivorous diet. Researchers from King's College London monitored their basic health metrics, such as weight, health metrics, right? Weight, cholesterol levels, and muscle mass over the course of the experiment. Health metrics, that's a good word. Health metrics. Yes, health metrics such as weight, cholesterol levels, and muscle mass over the course of the experiment. Over the course of experiment. So monitored King's College, researchers from King's College London monitored their basic health metrics such as cholesterol levels, muscle mass, weight over the course of the experiment. Yep, intermittent fasting is good. The advantages of embracing a vegan diet. They look nice. A plant-based diet rich in whole unprocessed foods decreases the likelihood of developing heart disease and enhances overall well-being. Very good. A plant-based diet, right? That's a vegan diet. A plant-based diet rich in whole unprocessed foods decreases the likelihood of developing heart disease and enhances overall well-being. So I wouldn't have a heart attack, right? When I die of a heart attack in the later years of my age, my life, maybe it's not because of diet, but because maybe I was surprised by the future Trump tariffs, right? Primarily composed of vegetables, fruits, legumes, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, this diet is low in saturated fats and full of heart-friendly fats and dietary fiber. Additionally, these plant-based foods provide our body with essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytochemicals, all of which collectively strengthen our defense against various diseases. Several studies illustrate that vegan diets are linked to a decreased risk of heart disease. Individuals following a vegan or vegetarian lifestyle generally have lower blood pressure and LDL, bad cholesterol levels, compared to non-vegetarians. Certain research also suggests that well-structured vegan and vegetarian diets can aid in regulating blood sugar levels and potentially decrease body inflammation, right? Researchers, they don't have an article in front of them. and certain research also is no exception. No article is a conceptual now. It is important to note that while these plant-based diets contribute to health improvement, the overall healthier lifestyles often associated with vegans and vegetarians, such as increased physical activity and reduced alcohol intake, also significantly reduce health risks. Unveiling the Turner's results. By the way, vegans, they don't eat eggs. Vegetarians, they eat eggs and cheese, right? So I'm more of a vegetarian, not vegan. Unveiling the Turner's results. As the weeks passed, the brothers started noticing some significant changes. Hugo, after adopting the vegan diet, reported feeling more energized during his gym sessions and noted improved mental focus, a stark contrast from his previous routine. He attributed this to a lift and shift in the cloud computing, right? Shift in his snacking habits. He replaced biscuits and chips, or cookies and chips in America, cookies or French fries, with fruits and nuts, given the latter's vegan-friendly nature, right? This is good expression. This is good sentence. He attributed this to a shift in his snacking habits. Especially the phrase snacking habits, snacking habits. He attributed this to a shift in his snacking habits. One of Hugo's dietary changes' more striking results was his weight and body fat reduction. That's a health metrics. He started the experiment at about 185 pounds and 13% body fat, but ended up weighing 181 pounds with a drop in the body fat percentage to 12%. He also noticed a reduction in his cholesterol levels. However, there was a noticeable downside. Hugo experienced a marked decline in his libido while on the vegan diet. Wow, he experienced a marked decline in his libido while on the vegan diet. So maybe that's why I have a low libido now. I attributed my low libido to the age, right? To dotage. I still have a sexual desire, but I have a low libido, right? So that means I cannot follow every goal. I have to select and target specific goals because of my low libido. So Hugo experienced, I will just memorize this sentence. Hugo experienced a marked decline in his libido while on the vegan diet. Hugo experienced a marked libido marked decline in his libido while on the vegan diet. Ross, who was slightly bigger than his brother to start with, noticed different results. Adhering to an omnivorous diet, he gained 10 pounds of muscle, but also saw an increase in fat, which raised his body fat percentage to 15%. Unlike Hugo, Ross's cholesterol levels remained consistent throughout the experiment. The vegan diet also reduced interesting changes in Hugo's gut microbiome. The population of beneficial bacteria within the human digestive system. According to fecal sample analysis performed by Atlanta's Biomed, Hugo's microbiome changed in ways that potentially increased his resistance to chronic illnesses, such as obesity and type 2 diabetes. Surprisingly, both twins observed a decrease in microbial diversity in their gut, a factor usually associated with a reduced resilience against certain chronic illnesses like a Crohn's disease. So surprisingly, they just experienced the same decline in microbial diversity, right? The fecal sample analysis. Fecal sample, I would say stool analysis, but fecal sample analysis. Fecal sample analysis is also okay, or 可以 in Chinese. The twins acknowledged that a 12-week period is relatively short for a typical dietary study. They expressed that given a chance to repeat the experiment, they would prefer to conduct the trial over 6 months to a year for more accurate and comprehensive data. Well, you can experiment on me. If I given enough money, I would be happy to be on the experiment for a year or two. Doesn't matter. Despite the short duration, the experiment was enlightening, and the brothers expressed their intention to incorporate more plant-based foods into their diet moving forward. Right? That's another good expression. Yep. The brothers expressed their intention to incorporate more plant-based plant-based foods into their diet moving forward. From now on, moving forward in the future, right? From now into the future, moving forward. So it's a good expression, right? Instead of from now on into the future, you just say 2 words. Moving forward. Not moving backward, but moving forward. Despite the short duration, the experiment was enlightening, and the brothers expressed their desire, their intention to incorporate more plant-based foods into their diet moving forward. In conclusion, same thing. They believe the optimal diet is a blend of plant and animal-based foods. The experiment underscored that both diets have benefits, and neither one was superior overall. Good conclusion, right? Hugo and Ross suggest starting small by replacing snacking habits, snacks with vegan alternatives for those considering a vegan diet. They aim to encourage individuals, specifically dedicated meat eaters, to broaden their dietary horizons and consider plant-based substitutes. The Turner twins' unique dietary journey adds to their repertoire of fascinating experiments, from scaling Mount Elbrus in Europe in 2015 to replicating Sir Ernest Shackleton's 1914 expedition in Greenland using vintage gear. The Turner twins continue to inspire and educate the world about the potential of the human body, mind, and spirit. That's good. So contemplating the switch to a vegan diet. To reap the benefits of plant-based foods, you do not necessarily need to transition completely to a vegan or vegetarian lifestyle. For many individuals, simply incorporating more plant-based foods and reducing the intake of processed foods in their everyday diet can bring substantial improvements in health and reduce the risk of heart disease. A diet rich in vegetables and fruits, regardless of meat and dairy consumption, is linked to a decreased likelihood of heart disease and premature mortality. Globally, various dietary patterns that incorporate different amounts of meat and dairy help with longevity, exactly. Increased lifespan, right? Longevity. And more robust health, longevity. Examples from the blue zones include the traditional Mediterranean diet, the vegetarian diet of the Seventh-day Adventists, right? The Seventh-day Adventists, and the largely plant-based diet of Okinawans in Japan. A common characteristic among these diets is their primary reliance on plant-based foods. Yep, I have my aunt or my mother's younger sister is a Seventh-day Adventist, and she recommends plant-based foods, plant-based diets. So I totally agree with her. And that concludes today's daily English reading. And I'm a Korean. I work for Korea Telecom KT, the #1 cloud service provider, CSP in Korea, and also #1 carrier over other competitors. We dwarf them. We are the largest, we are the strongest, and we give free consultation on KT services. So if you are trying to establish your presence in Korea, or you already did that, but you need our assistance, please contact me anytime, and I'll give you a voice, data, or cloud-based consultations. Right? We will give you advice. We will analyze your networks and provides or suggests, propose enhancements, improvements, right? Improvement points. So, and also if you are looking for a good salesperson like me, hey, don't hesitate to contact me. I'm all ears, man. I have to retire in 3.5 years from now, so I am all ears. Not I am all for, but I am all ears. But before I close this article for forever, I would like to go over what I try to remember. Despite the short duration, the experiment was enlightening, and the brothers expressed their intention to incorporate more plant-based foods into their diet moving forward. Fecal sample analysis, stool sample analysis, fecal sample analysis. The Hugo experienced a marked decline in his libido while on the vegan diet. Hugo experienced a marked decline in his libido while on the vegan diet. He attributed this to a shift in his snacking habits. Researchers from King's College London monitored their basic health metrics such as body fat level, cholesterol levels, weight, and muscle mass, right? Over the course of the experiment. Yeah, the key point that I key point with this sentence is the health metrics and over the course of the experiment, right? Well, that's it. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful Thursday. We just passed the hump day, so now we are cycling down the hill instead of cycling up the hill. Enjoy your Thursday. Bye-bye.